Hello there, Ray here, and today guys I'm going to show you this crazy glitch where you can actually glitch your elytra into flying straight upwards without using any rockets whatsoever. The player is also not moving side to side, he's actually going exactly straight upwards. This is a really cool way to be able to launch yourself up really high before coasting to your destination in any dimension that you choose. You can already see him past 1,000 blocks in the Y level. Now we're over 2,000 blocks up in the air. This cool glitch was shown to me by Twin Shards during our Snapshot streams, which we have every Wednesday and Friday. I really had a lot of fun messing around with this glitch with you guys during this stream. If you'd like to take part in our streams, be sure to follow me on Twitch, as well as my other social links, which you can find down below. We are continuing to going upwards, and now we're over 5,000 blocks above the world. Now we're over 6,000 blocks above the world. If you guys do enjoy these type of videos, be sure to go ahead and leave a like, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. I'll show you guys how you can perform this glitch in your very own worlds, as well as some other cool tricks you can do with it. So Twin Shard showed me this really crazy looking glitch. And not only is it extremely crazy, it actually is very functional. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So we need to put some elytras on, and we can go ahead and let's give it a try. So you need to look kind of straightforward, be in survival mode. Then you need to be at the world build limit. So we're up here at 256, that's the top block below me. Look forward, then you need to jump. And then when you jump, you need to double jump, and then you need to hold down your spacebar while you're on top of the water. So double jump and hold down your spacebar. And you need to kind of do this while you go into the water. So I'll hold down my spacebar, and you just constantly hold down the spacebar, and your guy is going to be flying upwards. So if you look kind of levelish, you will go upwards. If you look kind of downwards too much, you'll kind of change your angle in which you're flying. So this angle is straight across, will take you straight upwards. And as long as you're holding spacebar, your guy is just going to continue to go upwards, 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 upwards. It's like an extremely crazy elytra launcher. Yeah, it's sort of like levitation in Minecraft without having the effect. So it's using your durability up from your elytra, but you can hold this down as long as you have durability, and you'll just keep going higher and higher and higher. And notice how I'm not moving side to side. My guy's not actually flying. He's just going straight upwards. Now you can also slow down or speed up the way you're moving. So if you look kind of downwards, you're going to slow your person down. And if you look far enough downwards, you're actually going to stop moving upwards. So if you look at my coordinates, I am barely moving. So it looks like 35.4, you completely stop moving. Once you open your inventory, your guy starts falling. And then once you get out of it, your guy will start to fly. So now my guy is like in flying mode. Whenever you disturb it, he goes into flying mode. So I open my inventory. Also descending. Let's go do this kind of near the ground so we can see how it affects. So this kind of glitch that you see here where the player is kind of hovering on top of the water is how it's working. And this does use up your elytra durability even when you're doing this, swimming in the water. And it only works at the world build limit. But yeah, you can go ahead and kind of let your guy coast. So lift up spacebar, I'm coasting now. And then you can hold spacebar again, and your guys can start to ascend. You can see everything is going farther and farther away from me. So you can use this to kind of constantly go downwards and then fly upwards without using any rockets. So you can see my coordinates are going up. My Y coordinates. Yeah, it doesn't use any rockets, but it does use durability from the elytra. So I can fly down here. So I guess once you go underneath the world border, it no longer works. If I go right by it and then I hold space, I go back up again. But if I go underneath of the world border, then I hold space, it no longer works. My guy's just gonna keep falling. So you have to make sure to stay above the world border if you want to constantly be able to fly back upwards. Just need some decent pair of elytras. You can see one that's not my elytras that don't have unbreaking is using up quite a bit of its durability over time. Oh yeah, I launched out of the water too. Actually, launching out of the water seems to be pretty easy too. Once you get in the water, you can launch. Aim your guy's view down to 35.4. Your guy should almost stay completely stationary. So it looks like my guy is hardly moving. And Twin Shards, which is the guy that found this, is also doing the same thing. Now my guy's not moving at all. So my coordinates are completely froze. It is using up my elytra durability, so eventually it will fall out of the sky, even if you're just holding this position. It looks like we're doing that glitch where if you hold your Minecraft window, it freezes your account. People can bump you when you're in this state, so people can kind of push you around and stuff. And you can actually move yourself around too. So if you're good, you can kind of move yourself closer to the ground without getting too close. You don't want to touch it. So let's see, look at 35. There. Now my guy's stationary, really close to the ground. People come over here, they can kind of bump you. You can see if we can bump each other. Twin shards, he's like a pro at this. My mouse is too sensitive to. But yeah, as soon as you touch the ground, then it breaks it. So I guess if you're in this situation of water, build limit, you can also kind of come out of the water and just hold spacebar. And you can get it working as well. And you can move your mouse up or down depending on which way you want to go. Twin Shard says you can do some versions ever since 1.13. Now it reminds me of this trick where you jump off of something and then you hold your screen. Let's see if I can show you guys. Put this over here. So if you jump off and then you hold your screen, your guy freezes. So my guy is in survival. I'm just holding my screen and it freezes my other account. You can see him in midair just staying there. And if I go ahead and reset it, my guy will continue to fall. But then you can hold it again and it can stop you. And you can fall and stop you. And you can see how it freezes even the death animation. Kind of crazy. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But I would say this glitch is pretty unique. So the minimal setup you need is just some blocks to stack up to the world build limit. If you do F3 plus G, you can see this is the very top block that you can place in world. You can't place anything above it. Look at this dialog here telling you that. Then just put in some blocks around the center block. And then I used a waterlog slab, or you can just put water in the center. Then you can just perform your looking straight and double spacebar, holding spacebar to fly upwards. That's really all there is to it. Now the durability of the Elytra will go down by 1 durability every second if you do not have the unbreaking enchantment on it. And a pair of Elytras have 431 durability. So without enchants you can go 7 minutes and 11 seconds. But by having unbreaking 3 on it, it increases the duration by 4 times. So instead of losing durability every 1 second, you lose it every 4 seconds. This allows you to travel for 28 minutes and 44 seconds for each pair of unbreaking 3 Elytra. Now when your Elytra does break, it is possible to swap out the Elytra for a new one while you're in this flight. And then after you leave your inventory screen, just reapply your spacebar and you'll continue to start moving upwards again. Now you will kind of shift forwards a little bit, but it'll eventually stabilize so that you're only going upwards. Now because this works with the player kind of bobbing in the water or any liquid, you can actually do this in the nether as well just by using lava. Having a fire resistant potion would also help. And if we'd like to try and make this a more permanent setup, I would go ahead and put down some bubble columns right along this so that you can zip up here very quickly and then take off using this trick, get to some extremely high altitudes. In theory, using this glitch, it should be possible to get up to 1.2 million blocks up in the air. If done, that would be a world record for the highest a player has traveled while being in survival mode. And this would be done with an entire inventory plus offhand and chest slot being full of Elytras that have unbreaking 3. Maybe we'll attempt this record someday, as getting over 1 million blocks in the Y level seems pretty darn insane. Now at some point when you go too high in the world, it'll actually crash the server. But going up to 1.2 million blocks in the world will not crash the server, but it is probably possible to combine this trick with some kind of like TNT launcher to give you like a little more momentum as you move upwards. And if it was possible, also bring like XPs up here somehow with you. You could repair your Elytras as you're moving upwards so you could continue to go even farther yet. Something like the Ender Dragon when it dies in its death sequence, if you guys seen my Dragon XP farm. We actually had to prevent the Ender Dragon from constantly flying upwards and eventually getting beyond the world build limit. So it's possible to maybe have like a Dragon XP farm kind of follow you upwards and give you XPs as you're moving upwards. Now TNT launchers alone can launch you pretty high. By having like a totem of undying in your hand, you really don't have to worry about dying no matter how many TNT you have in it. But I've yet to see a TNT player cannon that can launch a player even remotely close to 1 million blocks. And if you guys have any cool ideas that you think we should test with this glitch, tell us down in the comments and we'll give them a try during our next snapshot testing stream with the viewers. Now if you'd like to give this a try, you can build this up, or I'll provide the world download to this world as well. It sometimes helps to have a little bit larger water footprint here. It just makes it a little easier to pull this off. And big thanks to TwinShard for showing this to us. And if you guys enjoy seeing these kind of weird glitches like this, be sure to leave a like and share this video with others. Tell me if you're okay with this less formal video format where I kind of learn more about the glitch as the video progresses. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Bye bye!